Just do.
Bro, I'm gonna just tweet to stop getting likes, bro.
How many likes he got now?
337.
Let me find out.
And all I said was, yeah, taking all those sacks takes a toll on a 40-year-old. And I was being sarcastic.
Yeah, didn't they have like 7 sacks against
Yeah,
y'all?
that's what I was talking about.
How many sacks did Cloudy have?
I don't know. He had that dirty hit, bro. I should. Yeah, big dog. Well, I got 27 views in last week's stream when I was streaming Weekend League.
Yeah, Isaiah said that you taught him that blitz impact for free.
Yeah, he's a capper.
And Big Timer agreed with him.
Yeah. Big Timer's the one that taught him the adjustments. You definitely did. Yes, you definitely did. He's a liar.
I ain't tell him that shit. Gold probably taught that shit to him. Yeah, y'all got frozen.
No, we didn't. We haven't found the game yet. Look at that. Look at those comments, bro. Air, ready up.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now.
Your tampon is in the mail. Impact, bro, you're so toxic, bro. You got 51 likes on that one post too. You get hella likes.
I don't know why.
Impact, what happened now? I'm gonna be less toxic in 2020.
I'm not even toxic.
Nah, bro, you told that nigga his tampon is in the mail. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, spinning slow. Oh, oh. Yeah, look at that.
30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines
Nigga,
in
what
this one. I
the
think
fuck
it
you
begins
be
and
saying,
ends with
nigga?
our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has, and how the game flows through him.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
If he's not on the top of his game,
Yeah, I was about to say, we just played the other night. We destroyed these dudes. I think this is the game you got lagged out here.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stillud, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25.
Hey, let's engage him off the bat, bro. May as well.
Look.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense.
Hey, y'all gotta put them in deep blues for me, but hey, put them in deep blues on the right side. And then get on the safety.
First down, Dickerson.
Yeah, Dickerson's gonna be a problem.
Down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Yeah, we like him.
Off the play
We
fake,
like him.
Vic is going to float this over the middle, deep.
Hey,
It's
man.
caught inside the 25.
I mean, we was in hatches.
Touchdown, New York.
Oh, it was that's a back in the location.
65 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Luck's good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Oh, they kicked it to me. These dudes are stupid.
Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
That's a good return. It should have been. That's why this is so easy in squads, bro, because everybody just clicks on, they don't know what to do, bro. It's more fun, because it's embarrassing 3 people. Look at them expecting the offense to say,
at their own 46.
Yep, Devin Hester coming in. Now I'm going to leave on for now.
Defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They came out in the same defense.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The safety end Reed there to make the play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
It don't matter. Oh, boom, fat, stiff piece of garbage.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Yeah, I know what time it is.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I.
Hey, motion 30 out to the right. Somebody.
So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
That one good for 24 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 31 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Jan Stenerud on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
I just hit 1160 on the loading count, though.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go around.
You want Sean Taylor,
they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Is your option on conservative?
A Giant first down. They'll run on first down.
X tackle, yep. Great tackle.
Is going to get him as they
stop him. Stand him up. That's gay. That should have been. That would have been a fumble for anybody else.
Of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
That's what that would get laid, boy.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So stupid.
6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
Third down, though. Let's lock up. Hey, bro. Y'all play the sidelines before everything in. Y'all want to play outside in, bro.
But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third
don't
down.
even hide what y'all doing. Y'all go over there right now.
Right there, 54, right there.
Hey, press him if you can, Eric. Press Randy more.
From the shotgun, it's Vic.
I knew he was coming back to that.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Give me that. I hit him. Let's go with Sean T. Both of us. We both. That's what it was. The two Taylors. Let's watch the replay.
Ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time.
No, that was me.
How much they practice not
that was Sean T.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
Let's see.
Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Yeah, who got him, Big T?
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing
yes,
so far, we're
wait.
pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
That's 7-7, so we get ball back at half as well. The less they get the ball, the better.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Devin Hester, 51 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Oh my goodness, that was filthy.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed
that was sticky. Y'all had never seen that double juke. I had to put it out the bag real quick.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover,
I apologize for all the viewers. That was pretty graphic.
They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others.
Yeah, they didn't happen because they ain't run well.
Get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over,
that's why it's so glitchy for the receiver. But the way I use him like a running back. Yeah.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't
you? Gotta strip him. It's the only way.
It's gonna be a long day for you.
Through one quarter, 14-7.
Big timers. I play with Hester. I know how he plays. Don't. It's happened. I thought he was invincible too. He can't fumble off a hit stick or a tackle. He can fumble off a strip. That's the only way.
Making the stop that time.
Not really, because our strips are rare.
Keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half,
he only got stripped one time. That was the day I found out that he can only fumble off a strip. He hasn't got stripped since then. That's how rare it is.
Because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Come here.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this down.
You got to put enforcement back on Tillman.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Nah, you got to
so
really.
That changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson.
Stop playing with me.
A 2nd time. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Nah, yeah. Well, nah. Oh.
He's got a 1st down past the 30. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
Hey, you see how he pancaked that dude, bro? That's why I upgraded my O-line.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss. But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
That was his struggle.
Jesse Tuggle, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job. Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Nah, let me see what they come out in. I might just quick hike them and go up the middle for a yard.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short.
To the left.
No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Well, they deemed it 4 down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
First down, Cowboys.
I bet they be.
The 4th down run successful.
Yeah,
now they look to pay it off on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board for that.
Oh, it coughed it up. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about his training camp.
Mostly 30 to the left.
Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Devin Hester with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys,
Boy, well, I took care of that myself.
Stenerud on for the extra point.
We'll be rushing about 500 a game.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
And I know, yo, rushing touchdowns be up there too. That's crazy. We get so much rush yard, just like you grind the rush yards out playing scorecards.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
We get Bob at half too, don't we? Oh, this game's already over.
The Giants offense at the line.
Oh yeah, I told you, bro, he was good. That was miscommunication.
You have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it
You
here
don't got
because of
Khalil
what
Mack
you
on
just
the
said.
field
They
at all,
haven't made
bro.
anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go
You
into
put him
the
in for
half, give him a
keeper.
chance to
I just
take
didn't
a
want him
deep
in.
breath,
I just
exhale
want
a
air.
little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Well, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. And let's get it.
Vic operating on first down. That's complete to Christian Okoye. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Yeah.
Let's go now. No. Mike 5-4.
It'll be Vic once more.
Got them safeties manned up.
Escaping the pressure right.
Thank you, sir.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law.
Let's go.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know what's crazy, bro? I almost went down because I didn't think I was going to go anywhere. But I was like, nah, let me see where this goes. And I was ready to go down too, so I had one more play. But I was like, nah, I got it.
Gave up a big play instead. They created their own big play with a pick
I just knew once I got past the line, but I was good.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over
get him
already.
out the way, but that was a good block.
The Cowboys will get the football first here.
I'm about to really put the rest on that. Oh, somebody pitch it.
Underway in quarter 3. Fairly short kick. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball.
Are you?
Are
you serious?
Safety. So give 2 points to the defense.
Wow.
They were in hot pursuit there, and in the end, they force him out.
It
of
would go
bounds.
right there too, right? I've never seen
We
that.
saw him painting himself into a corner, and finally has nowhere to go but out the side of the end zone.
After the
It only
safety,
happened because
remember,
somebody
they also
quit.
need to give up
Something
the
always
football,
happens
and here's
when
the free
somebody
kick.
quits.
Here's Hester. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a real.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law.
He has no agility.
And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Devin.
That's crazy, bro. How far I came as a Madden player. Like, I don't need, like, my stick work, bro. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Yeah, it was. Hey,
as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks.
Hey, when Devin gets a golden ticket or Ultimate Legend,
I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game,
watch out.
Your team's not going to benefit at all.
Riley Dixon has the ball on the tee, ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, I know. I just don't be wanting to mess my overall up. Low-key, bro, Josh Cribbs was raw too with that return. Give me a fair catch.
Taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
No, they're losers. They're losers. That's bad luck.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And an alley to run.
Oh, my God.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 16 yards there. Tennessee first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Motion 35 to the left. Hey, we going back to that side again, bro.
There's some talking going on down the field, but it's not trash talking.
Back to
the guy who just carried the ball,
he was blocking.
He's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up.
All right, motion of like, hurry up, bro, so I'll be quick, I go.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Oh,
and he got blown up.
I'm going for
Losing
it, but
yardage on the
that's
play
true.
back at the 44. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Every time I watch LT blow up plays just like that one, I think of one quote. You can run, but
No
you can't
motion.
hide.
He won a record 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards back in his day. He was also the league MVP in 1986.
One of 2 defensive players who won the MVP.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Titans.
Hey,
Devin Hester,
who you
44
saying?
yards.
Look at this.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So they start this game just like they won. Opening drive touchdown, a nice run there to finish it off.
Yeah, that's what we call an explosive run because of the distance. And being able to
D.D.
do that
Westbrook.
puts a little uncertainty in the minds of your opponent.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Boy, that was so
Following
nasty.
the
That swerve
touchdown,
was so
here's Stenerud to
unnecessary,
kick it
bro.
away. This will be taken short.
No, sir.
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 or.
Put Tillman back in, but I'd rather use it with him. And then put Derwin James at corner.
First carry for the Hall of Famer, Emmitt Smith. And not too
Yeah, put
much
Derwin
going
at
there
corner,
as he'll get it
too.
up to the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's straight. Oh, somebody quit.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It might be. The
Elway will throw. And this one
yeah, take him out there.
incomplete.
He's slow.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, take him
That certainly
out.
looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
Yeah,
At worst,
yeah, facts.
you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Elway. He's got Michael Irvin complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
How is he
Give
getting
him
away
15
throwing that?
there, and the Cowboys have a first.
On the set.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first down carry for Smith. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I know that Emmett hot boo-boo.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud
slower
of
than
dust?
molasses.
In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They'll try the right side with him.
Boy, stop playing with me.
Not much there at all. Maybe a yard
And he
up to the
pointed at him.
43. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 8, read.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready? 10-2 stop. Go. Hey, echo. 54, Mike. Check. Walk 54. Here we go.
Play them sidelines.
Right there.
I got the middle.
Right there. Hey, high 7. Watch the slack.
On 3rd down, Elway.
Everything bad.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it
Let's
just
do
shows
it.
how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side
Hey,
of the
play that
field.
hash. Yeah.
They'll
We
indeed
got
go
caught.
for it, but they'll win.
Didn't matter.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. CD with that incompletion. Let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as the main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Oh, no.
And us not
I know. I'm about to do it again. Do it again. Wait, go to the left. Motion to the left.
And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes is getting together. The defense is playing better.
And people hardly get me for a loss. And they do be like, like 1 yard
in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
You can't, it's automatic motion. What a checker for that
taken
first.
Down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Yeah.
And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Wasn't that bad.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Nah, I like how he's motioning them right there. Motioning them out to the left.
Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
If I lose my X Factor case, you owe me 100K.
33
All right.
3rd down. Down to the ground at the 39. Obviously, that's well short of the first.
Nah, they flooded there outside.
Bring up a 4th down.
I was not about to do the X Factor.
But what they're doing
Most
is
of them to the left.
The defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the
big
first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful.
They got bailed out right there.
Backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Everybody manned up, so just play your zones.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into heavy traffic.
See that cross man do wonders.
Picked up by Patrick Willis. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Told you just give him a good
an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Win the rep, let's go.
Oh, he cut the fire. He scored.
End zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Devin Hester with his second touchdown.
Before I could even score. That's not nice.
And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Gronkowski, that's
come on.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional
I'll strike for that. That's a user. That's a real user play. He's out of here. If not, I'm going to take care of him this play. He about to be like, you know what? Those guys are holding me back. Maybe I can tackle them by myself.
Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1 week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road
oh my God.
again in week 17. So I would say,
he just ain't getting
on the
blocked.
surface, you would think
No,
Houston,
we ain't getting no safety.
they have the quarterback as well, and Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team, and I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback has really energized that club.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that? Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Patrick
Willis, trying to throw it to his left side over here
again.
again.
As he gets in
He thought
there
that's how was open. I'm not gonna look that.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
What you hope is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now Elway on 3rd and long. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time
today. Big Thomas.
Picked off by a former Cowboy, Deion Sanders. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown.
Big Thomas said he wanted to score him more.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Yeah, motion not to the right.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in.
Dude, I'm sorry, bro. It's because I'm on fire. I'm talking about I'm on fire in the game, bro. I'm hot. Ugh, stick's too hot, bro. I gotta put the controller down. That's right. Cancel. Bro, Hester be doing dudes dirty.
They lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors.
Hey, we're gonna see if we can put Mel Blount in. I got him on punt return. We getting games right away tonight.
Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. I'll deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I do. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy.
But this tweet's at 344 likes, bro. Oh.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
I am not concerned.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
I'm gonna play them like some regular bombs.
The way the game is played,
like I do everybody. Who playoffs? We better spoil somebody's dream.
If he's not on the top of his game,
running one play
your
on
team's not going to
offense.
benefit at all.
2 plays on offense.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stillard, to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up.
I'm about to tell you, he ain't X Factor. That's good. Somebody got that boot. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He don't know what he's doing.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on
they got Cordell
still.
It's about to be fun. Making this dude fumble. Oh, they got a Steelers theme team or something. Yeah, they got they got a Steelers theme team. It makes sense now. That's how Vic was 99. That's how Mel was 99. That's how Mendoza was 98.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Yeah. Brings up second down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that
one.
Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Stewart. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
It's my first time playing against that Cordell Stewart.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
94. Or 93. No, he's 94.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact that the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
Let's see if he can put Mel Blunt in that corner. Or Dion is for that run support.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On second down, it's Stewart. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Look, he got a nice call.
That appeared to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop.
Yeah.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Play that sideline here. Matter of fact, play the whole sideline. Make them throw it inside.
On 3rd down, Vic.
Oh my God.
Man completes it to Smith-Schuster. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Stewart. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
On second down, they run with Stewart. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Everybody manned up now, so just play your zone.
Throwing, Vic.
Oh, big timers. I just told you.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's what I'm saying. You got the left side.
Third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh.
So another 3rd down conversion.
He just be looking in the backfield. That's what he be doing.
Now Bell.
Trying to let somebody get a sack.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to...
Look who it is, Mel Blount.
Try to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. The crowd here in the dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Flush to his right.
Could use.
Oh, incomplete.
You sitting there holding it, stupid.
What's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter? No score after 1 on EA Sports. Terry's kick is
I don't think I've ever gotten a bad time to use a pick in this game.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense.
That's the first one you job,
right? If they go 13 plays, you give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away.
I believe it.
Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And after the made field goal, here's Adam Vinatieri to kick it away.
I smell the crib.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24.
All right, big ball. Let's get him crack a lacking. Big dog. Oh, yes. They don't got... Oh, yes. They don't have any enforcers on the field. We about to have a field day.
Here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. It's
Mel
a pick
Blount,
up 4, and it'll bring up
Mean
2nd
Joe Green,
down.
and Ryan Shazier. Oh, you gotta run him over.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
I'm gonna put Hester to finish off his dirty work.
Run and we praise the offense for
Motion.
and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay
to the
home,
right.
and they'll stop him behind the line.
Too slow. First down.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Ooh, that was close.
34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Yep. I had to let off the turbo. Oh my God.
This one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Oh yeah, he was. That's big old Ronnie. That's my house over on one though.
Runs
I
on
hope
this
he
drive
was.
so far. It's 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down, and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Minkah Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the 1st-round pick out of Alabama. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's not going to work out of this formation.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I think I want to go for this. We get ball back in
the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
But I'm going to get the first. It don't matter.
Nowhere to go here.
What? People wrong.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force
they
a
got
turnover on
downs. That's why they feel so fast.
Now Stewart on
Oh
first down.
my God.
There he goes right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown.
That's
Pittsburgh.
cute.
A great play there. 39 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
No, not when they run the stretch. That's how you beat
Vinatieri connecting on the extra
outside.
point. And the lead grows to 10-0.
For the most part. That was too easy.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Oh yeah, his job.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Yeah, oh my God. He's so lucky. I was out.
Into Steeler territory. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect.
May as well, YOLO. They got 2 people,
at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Why not? We got to
The
spread these corners
offense
out.
Here about ready for their next drive. You got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good size lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room.
Fumble. It happened to me before.
In the second half, but there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
On second down now.
Safety. Oh, he pushed him forward.
Where are they going to mark him here?
This game is so
good,
good,
get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He did.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
That first one, I'll be all I'm doing that to set up the second one.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy.
He missed the whole block, and that most of it. He missed the
I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there.
Motion, hurry. Motion. Oh, boy, give me the spin.
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Oh, my
Slipped
God.
one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Here's Ray Guy now as he'll kick it away for the
second time. Because they got 2 people, bro. Oh, yeah, return it. How the fuck?
So possession goes
over. They're being stupid, big timers. Trying to be a hero.
The Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
If he didn't click on that, bro, he would have fumbled that. Nobody touched Sean Taylor. Don't try to be a hero, bro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Getting right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over.
I know they want to spin that, so I don't even click off till I know, because I know he's going to try to spin. I'm out like that.
By scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. On 2nd down and 4. Vick, he'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. The 30. Past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, that was smart.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
This stop was here, we can I ain't quitting.
Y'all Steelers, they broaden their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
It's a championship and they only got 2 people. Of course you're going to get cheated.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
They're not doing nothing.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.